Every February, Kashmir remembers two names, Maqbool Bhat and Afzal Guru. Maqbool Bhat was martyred on February 11th, 1984. Afzal Guru was martyred on February 9th, 2013. Almost 30 years apart, but at the same jail and the same gallows in Tahar. And both of their bodies are still buried there, inside the jail. Just sit with that for a moment. Not only were they killed by the Indian state, but even in death, they were kept behind walls. Their families were denied access to a body, and even a grave to mourn at. Mourning was treated like a threat. But why do these names still matter? Why does Kashmir keep coming back to these dates? It's because their story didn't end on the gallows. Maqbool Bhat's legacy is about defiance. He was one of the original Kashmiri resistance organizers, standing up for the right to self-determination in the face of violent oppression. For daring to resist, he was executed. Afzal Guru's legacy is about exposure. He was made into a scapegoat in a case filled with holes, and his death sentence was justified not by evidence, but by the court's own claim to, quote, satisfy the collective conscience of society. In 2013, he was hanged by the state. His case demonstrates how so-called Indian justice operates when it comes to Kashmiris. India fears what these names represent. They fear what their stories say about power. They feared that even after their deaths, the uncomfortable questions would remain. And they did. In Kashmir, these aren't remembered as legal cases. They're remembered as political killings, as moments when the mask slipped, and as proof that the state was more interested in control than in truth. And that's why we remember, not to glorify death, but to say this clearly. Fear built this silence, and memory is breaking it. Because some names don't disappear when you lock them away. They come back as questions. They come back as conscience. They come back as resistance. For more information on the Kashmir occupation, you can follow us and check out our website at kashmirawareness.org.